Ads moving forward.
What is that?
Joyce Kindred versus Tony Etchison. Today is Monday, May 1st, 2023 at 10:33 a.m.
Court will note that this matter is before the court on the plaintiff's objection to the referee order in this matter. Ms. Kindred, what's your position in this matter?
Is that this man has not helped me support my kids. He does not financially. He is homeless. I've been
fighting for my kids for years, and y'all have everything to state and document how much I've been fighting for them. I never missed a child support payment.
I've been at the gospel mission since July 19th, 2022. Due to a lot of domestic cases, he does not support his kids. Anytime I interact with him, with his kids, it's controlling, manipulative, abusive. He does not know any of my kids. March 7th, I had a court date for child support, which we have been staying at the gospel mission since July 19, 2023. He snatched up my son March 17th from school, only due to because they wanted to see who would be accountable for the child support. The gospel mission has been supporting me from diapers, wipes, housing.
Okay, ma'am, I don't need that information. I just need your information as it relates to your objection.
Yes, my objection is this man does not exist anything but filing falsified court papers.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
He does not help me with my kids.
Okay, well, tell me in this matter, because you're objecting to the referee order, where you have to establish the referee made a factual or legal error. What is the error that the referee made as to the order?
There was no investigation done to even prove anything of the decision. I know I missed some court dates.
You sure about that? That's why?
When I left Battle Creek, it was only 3 hours once a month, and that is not even tolerable with this man. We go through too many abusive situations dealing with him. He is homeless. He does not provide. He does not help with his kids.
Okay, well, again, it gets back to my question. That all may be true, but what is the error that the referee made as it relates either factually or legally in this matter?
We don't know the decision of why he has the kids. And on top of that, I want to go against custody because he has not did anything for custody for his kids other than I missed the hearings for that.
Okay, well, if you missed the hearing, then they probably decided based upon the only evidence that was available at that time, and you missed the hearing, so they couldn't guess as to what you were going to say or present, and that's probably why they.
But I filed the motion again to prove everything of my trail paperwork and me only taking care of my kids. This man does not help me with my kids.
Okay, well, I thought you said he has custody of them.
Yes, they made the decision in September, which we've been July 19th.
May I speak?
Yep, just a minute, sir. Go ahead, ma'am, finish up.
They made the decision in September. This man had no, it's been abandonment towards his kids before I even came here. If you look at the dates, he didn't show up to get his son. He snatched my son out of school. He does not participate in anything. He's the one keep filing things, but he does nothing behind the court paperwork. And then when I sent in.
Okay. Mr. Hutchison, what's your response?
Okay. I'm not for sure really how to go about it because I've been fighting for my kids for years, and y'all have everything to state and document how much I've been fighting for them. I never missed a child support payment. I was really hardly behind in child support when I was on child support. I got custody in September, and I've been trying to get my kids from her ever since. Like my daughter, I've been going up to the women's shelter to try to get my kids. She will not hand over my daughter. And I've been trying to figure out ways to try to get my daughter. I had to literally pull my son from school and enroll him in the school here. And my son is happy. He plays sports. I'm his football coach. He is truly happy.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's a way in any of these cases, if you have issues as it relates to orders, you can file a motion to have the other party held in contempt and to enforce that order. So that's the way to do it. If you have a custody order, sir, you should be able to go with the police and pick up the child if the order states that you have custody of that particular child. So I don't know what your order is or isn't, because that's not an issue today's date, but you have a right to seek enforcement of that order.
Matt, okay. I had the couple times that I have brung an officer up to Kalamazoo, they was like, well, we cannot do nothing about it. And then I go through the front of the court, they tell me that I have to go in front of you to see if I can have an officer force her to hand over.
What you can do is file a motion seeking to have the police officers, what they call a pickup order, which would allow the police officers to go in wherever the child is and pick the child up. But you'll have to file a motion, provide notice to the other side so that she has a right to respond. That's all I can tell you at this point.
See, now that's some bullshit.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Well, what the court's going to do in this matter is the matter is before the court on the plaintiff's objection to the order. The plaintiff has not identified any factual or legal error that the referee made at this particular point. There's a lot of complaints that she has, but not as it relates
Got my lashes done. Y'all bitches ain't got these. Hold on, cause
to
I'm
the entry of the order. As a result, the court will deny the objection and the motion to set aside that order. At this particular time, you can file the appropriate motions if you have anything further, but that will conclude this particular matter. So court will end this matter.